Number 6, tell if the sequence is arithmetic, and if it is, write an equation and find the 50th term. To go from 1 to a half, you subtract a half, and from a half to 0, you subtract a half, to negative a half, you subtract a half, and to negative 1, you subtract a half. So since we subtract the same amount each time, we can say, yes, this is an arithmetic sequence. It's as if we were going over 1, down a half, over 1, down a half, over 1, down a half. And that's kind of like our slope, too. Slope is how much we go up or down every time we go over 1 on a graph. So we could start our equation. Since it goes down a half every time, we could say negative 1/2 x. But then we have to figure out what's our y-intercept going to be. What do we have to add or subtract to make this true? Here's your first term and your second term and your third term and your fourth term, and okay, and so forth. But if you plugged in 1, negative a half times 1 is negative a half. It's not 1. So what do you have to add to make this true? You need the y-intercept. Your y-intercept is when x is 0. So if you work backwards to the 0th term, and you work backwards on your terms, add a half, 1 plus a half is 1.5. Your y-intercept is 1.5. There's your equation. You could always test a number too. You could plug in 4 and make sure you get negative a half. You will. Find the 50th term, take negative a half times 50, which is negative 25, plus 1.5 is going to give you negative 23.5.